What's good, team? Right now, I'm about to bring you guys another episode of the beating series. But on this episode of the beating series, I'm doing something a little different. Instead of talking about beating one deck, I'm going to be talking about the entire meta. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting off with, in this beating episode of the beating series, I'm only going to cover three decks for the video, and that's going to be Performances and Pals, or Performance Pendulum, whatever you want to call the deck, Kozmos, and Majespecters. So if you're expecting any other deck to be able to beat in this video, just click the video off right now, because this video is only going to mainly focus on the threatening decks that we have in the current meta for the November 9th format. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting off with Performance and Pals. Now, if you don't know what the Performance and Pal deck does, you can click right here to watch my Performance and Pal Explain video, where I pretty much break down the deck in detail. Not a lot of the key plays, but pretty much give you a general idea of what the deck do. Now, since you guys don't watch that video, if you guys have already seen that video, you already know the deck pretty much is a rank 4 spam XYZ based deck. So right now I'm about to give you guys a list of cards that is really great for that matchup. Pretty much any horn card, so Grand Horn of Heaven, and even Black Horn of Heaven is pretty good against pendulum based decks. Black Horn not so much anymore, because with the errata you can only hit one pendulum on a monster, but it's still, hey, a free negate. With Horn of Heaven, you can tribute off a monster, and every monster that they bring out from the pendulum scale goes back into the pendulum scale because they all get destroyed. And Grand Horn, you guys already know, it's my favorite card. I combo with Dark Law. You pretty much negate their pendulum, some of all the monsters dies, go back to the pendulum zone, well, to the extra deck rather, and your opponent draws a card and end their main phase. Very techy. Grand Horn's my favorite, but the other Horn of Heaven is just fine. Another good card for that matchup is Time Space Tripole, and if you guys don't know what Time Space Tripole is, pretty much an old card came out last year that anytime when a monster is special from the hand or extra deck, you can send back to the main deck and shuffle it in. Really powerful card. So when they go for pendulum, let's say 5, you pay 1,000 per monster they bring out. So you pay 4,000 or pay 5,000, send them all back to the main deck. So that way their extra deck is not full of pendulum monsters. They can keep on looping the pendulum. And once you resolve that on them, you're pretty much gonna lose. And that's if you resolve the card on them. Now, another good card for this matchup is Wavering Eyes. Now, the reason why Wavering Eyes is as good as you guys already know, it allows you to pop up to 2 pendulums on the field. Great for the mirror match, and it's also great for the people who are not playing pendulum decks. And the reason is because you can tag in cards like a Century Archfiend or any other pendulum monster you may want to tag in your deck, and it gives you an additional effect to search out a pendulum monster from your deck. So you can just pop 2 scales and search. Really good, really powerful, and it lets you pop up to 2. So if they only have 1, you can pop 1. I mean, MST is another viable option, but Wavering Eyes is a good card to side deck for the Performance of Pal matchup. And of course, general mass destruction cards like TT, Raigeki, Dark Hole is all good for that deck. A lot of people are favoring the Mirror Force. Any of the Mirror Forces are good. So yeah, for that deck, honestly, key concepts is focus on getting your horns or resolving the horns on the big pendulum plays, wiping their field out with the mass destruction cards, and you're going to be pretty much good to go. That's how I've been beating with my heroes, and I'm pretty sure that's how you guys can beat the deck in your upcoming future events. Next up, I'm going to talk about Majespecters. Now, similar to Performances and Pals or Performance Pendulums, Majespecters is another easy deck to beat, in my personal opinion. The only other downside to Majespecters is a lot of the shit say cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. But we have an old card that came out last year as well that a lot of players have forgotten about, and it is Memory Loss. Thanks to people on Pojo in the hero thread, Memory Loss has become a card that is a staple on my deck, and what it does is when your opponent summons a monster in attack mode and that monster after its effect, you immediately shift it to defense mode. Now the reason why that's good, when they go for that little Majespecter fucking cat to normal summon effect to search, you shift it to defense mode, effects negated. Now the reason why the effect will be negated because the card does not target, making Memory Loss a very viable card for the Majespecter matchup. In addition to that, it's also great for Kozmos when they bring out Dark Destroyer during the battle phase. You can activate Memory Loss on the Dark Destroyer, popping your card, shifting to defense mode, effects negating, you can beat over the following turn. Another good card against Majespecter is, of course, anything that stops searching, like Mistake and Thunder King Ryo. And of course, to wrap up the Majespecters matchup, same thing like the Performance Pals matchup. Any horn card that's going to negate the summon in general, and Wavering Guys. If you can pick up an Eccentric Archfiend, the combo with Wavering Guys would be great because it helps you pop the pendulum zones and help you just keep stuff off the board. Very powerful. And last but not least, beating Kozmos. Now, I did make a video on how to beat Kozmos. You guys can click right here to check it out on how to beat Kozmos. But as I just said, Memory Loss is a good card for that matchup. And so is anything that negates the effect of a card that's a counter strike. So for example, if they want to activate one of the Kozmo monsters on the field to banish the special one from their hand, you can activate things like after them to get that effect and destroy it. But right now, I'm mainly just focusing on Kozmos, Memory Loss, and you're good to go. And other good cards like the Storm of Mirror Force and etc. So, this was my How to Beat the Meta November night format. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up support. As always, comment down in the comment section below what you guys thought of the video on hand. And of course, I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And I also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. This is Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace, guys, and stay innovative. Deuces.
Hello, and what is up, guys? My name is Jaeger M from Screencasters, doing a guest upload on Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh's channel.